Relocating from San Diego to the Sin City, The Game returns with a mix of new players and original cast to offer a modern-day examination of Black culture through the prism of pro football. And we've got two of the stars with us today. We've got Wendy Raquel Robinson, who plays Tasha Mack, and Hosea Chanchez, who plays Malik Wright. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
It originally aired for 9 seasons. So how does this new installment compare to, before, or does it just pick back up where things left off?
Well, I want to say it's fresh, but it's also familiar, with the characters that we play as well. And I think the optics on the production side are just so much larger and grander. And just being in Vegas is electrifying.
Right.
It's colorful, it's dynamic.
I would 100% agree with that. Fresh yet familiar.
Okay.
And listen, we got Tasha Mack. She leads us into this episode and into this world. So as long as we got Tasha Mack, baby, we good.
Right, right.
Oh.
And let's just let people know if they haven't seen it, or remind them. You play mother and son, but not just any mother and son. Tasha is Malik's agent, so a momager in a way, right? So tell us about that character dynamic.
I'm the Kris Jenner, and he is my I'm
Which one?
Kim K.
Yeah. He's my Kim K as well as my Kylie and everything else. But I think we cross a lot of lines, and it's kind of like a blended family, and sometimes it's almost to a fault. Whereas, we're friends, but then he's my son, but then he's my client, but then, it gets blended into a catastrophe at times. But other times he's like one of the best friends that I've had in the world. So that's where I am.
Yeah, watching the dynamic on
Same
screen,
with Malik.
definitely.
Like,
Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel
I
it.
was going to say it's really authentic. And
Right.
fortunately for me, my mom personally had me at a really young age. So coming into this, I was able to really just identify with Tasha and Malik in a different way, because it's more, for me, it feels like, when you grow up with your mom at a young age, she's more like your sister in a way, because it's like you really can't tell me what to do. She's like 10, 15 years older than me. So getting to have that on screen with Wendy, which is very similar. My mom's not my manager in any way, but we have the same type of relationship, that give and take, that best friend type of,
So
sister and brother thing.
Right, right. So then why did you both want to be involved in the revival of his show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why did you want to be, though, involved in the revival? I mean, was it for the love of the game? See what I did there?
Well, to be totally transparent, absolutely. I mean, how many chances or opportunities do you get, not only as an actor, but as an individual, to do something that you love, work with people that you love, and create something that is just so memorable? I mean, it's been about 18 years of my life, and to see the journey of this character from being a single mom, coming from almost nothing, having him at 16 to now living at the peak of her life, and riding on private jets, and still navigating this man's world, but from a female perspective, and just being so strong and resilient and tenacious. I think it's an opportunity of a lifetime. I just couldn't pass it up.
So we're going to laugh, we're going to cry, we're going to be happy.
That's a great...
be sad probably at times, right? I mean, there's a lot of emotions that are brought up in this series. It was such a pleasure meeting both of you.
Oh,
Pleasure's mine.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And don't forget, you can watch The Game on Thursdays exclusively on Paramount Plus. And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head on over to firstcoastliving.net.